We sat down with Ben Brock, who is the Director of Community Centers for Optum Arizona, to hear more about why they care so much about the senior population and making sure that all those folks are well taken care of.
One of my favorite success stories in the Optum Community Centers is someone by the name of Margaret. And Margaret's physician encouraged her to start working out and start being more social after a heart surgery she had 2.5 years ago. After that heart surgery, she really was motivated. She wanted to start working out, and she tried a typical gym, but it was just too much and it was intimidating for her. Her physician told her about the Optum Community Centers, and she finally made her way in and slowly but surely started to be more engaged with the community. Pretty soon, Margaret was doing Pilates, she was doing line dance, she was working out in the center, she was making friends, and most important, she was having fun. And it was that fun that kept bringing her back, kept getting her to do more things. When she saw her physician 6 months later, she was starting to lose weight. Her diabetes was getting better in control. She was actually even reducing some of her blood pressure medications. Fast forward to actually just 1 month ago, Margaret let me know that she lost 102 pounds since the start of her journey, and her physician couldn't be any happier with not just the overall improvement in physical health that Margaret's having, but also just her emotional state and how she's able to just process life. Margaret's story couldn't make me any happier. It literally is the reason that I'm excited to come to work every day. It's the reason I'm excited to expand our programs to more cities in Arizona. It's the reason that I personally think I have the best job, not just in Optum, but in the world, because I get the joy of creating these centers, these programs, along with my team, to really support the community and support individuals just like Margaret. One of my other favorite stories that I have is a gentleman by the name of Ron. Now, Ron was brought into one of our community centers by his lady friend Jane, and he didn't want to come. He viewed it as a senior center. He had no business of going there, and she convinced him to come to a class for brain health. Ron came in, and it wasn't as bad as he thought it was going to be. He started to kind of joke around. He liked the content of the class, but he didn't want to do more. Pretty soon, just like with our Margaret story, Ron did a little bit more and a little bit more. He started working out. He started expanding his network and making friends. He actually started a card group because he was an old blackjack dealer. He started a card group and started to teach others in the community center all about cards. Now, unfortunately, his lady friend Jane very unexpectedly passed away. Ron later shared with me that if Jane hadn't brought him to the center, and if he hadn't expanded his network prior to Jane passing away, there is no way he could have gotten through that challenging time. The community that he made there, the friends that Jane introduced him to, actually helped him through the grieving process of losing Jane.